Do I get with this light? Or thought with? We're going with. Alright. New video, new year, new YouTube. Let's do it. Slight problem though. I need my goals for this video. Last year and this year, and they're over there, and I'm down here on the ground recording this. So give me 1 second. Back, got the goals. Alright, so last year I made a series of goals. I put them on my Instagram and told my Instagram followers to hold me to them. So I kind of wanted to do a recap and see how I did on those goals. I haven't looked at them in like 6 months. It's January of 2020. Let me see how they did. And then I've actually already set some goals for 2020. I want to share those with you guys so that way you guys can keep me accountable for those. Alright, so 2019 goals. Move out, 500 followers, start a website, create a logo, which you would need to create a logo to have a website. Well, I guess not, but they kind of go hand in hand. Take 2 trips and read 6 books. Now, most of these I accomplished in one way or another, but we'll talk about that after I take a grocery trip, because I've been needing to take a grocery trip for like a week and a half, and I've been putting it off. So I'm going to take you guys with me grocery shopping real quick for a couple of things that I need. It is cold out. So not only are we going to the grocery store like I thought we would just be going to the grocery store, I just got a text that a very special print just got done. So I'm going to go pick up a print and possibly pick something else up. Maybe a new lens? Who knows? Alright, so we just made it all the way to the top of the parking structure because it was the only place to park. And we're about to go to the camera store to pick up this print. Like I said, maybe pick up a different lens or maybe a new camera body. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Who knows? Alright, so while I'm waiting for the elevator, the first goal on that list was to move out. And the reason why we didn't move out is because of life. Life happened in 2019 and it made it so that I couldn't move out. And so yeah, I'm still living in the same place. But that doesn't mean I failed the goal. It just means I wasn't wise enough to see the circumstances surrounding setting that goal and set it as why it was an unrealistic. Alright, so picking up print, check. I can't show it yet because it may be for someone who may end up watching this video. It's a present for them, so therefore I can't show it because I don't want them to see it before they get it, if that makes any sense. But the importance of that is that it's my first ever larger print. So I'm super excited about it. I really wish I could show you guys because it came out amazing. But yeah, and I also ended up working out a deal for a new lens, but I have to come back to get it tomorrow. But I got the new lens. That's the important part. Second part on that list, 500 followers. I just barely got the 500 followers right at the end of 2019. It was like, I think like December 20 something that I got the 500 followers. But that being said, I set the goal at the beginning of the year. I was moving faster. Life happened. I took multiple month-long breaks off of Instagram. And at the time, I didn't realize how much of a silly goal having Instagram followers is. Like, it's actually not that important to have Instagram followers if you're not being social with them and you don't actually do anything with it. So that being said, I don't have that kind of goal for 2020. But we'll get into that later. Right now, I gotta get to the store. Alright, so we just made it to the store. The next two goals are I tied together the website and the logo. I had a logo created, but I'm currently in the process of having a different one made. It wasn't that like the old one was bad, it's just that like I liked it, it's just I want something with more personality, more zang to it. So that's why I'm changing it up. I also change up my mind about the business name, stuff like that, when I first started this. So I think that it was the same thing with the logo. It's just I thought I wanted one thing, I got that one thing, I had it for a little while, and I didn't exactly like it. I wasn't in love with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go run into the store, grab a couple things, and then we'll get on to the last goal, and then we'll move on to goals for 2020. Gotta get the almond. Huh, looks pretty good. See, the only problem is, I don't know What's up, guys? I don't know if this will actually make it into the vlog or not, but while I was away, got a really cool addition to the team here. And it's the thing that I said that I should be getting that'll bring the production quality of all of this up. You may notice a difference in lighting and possibly in some sound as well. That's because I actually have a light and a mic now. Well, I've actually had the light and the mic. I'm actually able to use the light and the mic now, thanks to this rig that I've made. Or, better yet, I bought. Anyway, this is a really good sandwich. I'm gonna eat this, and then we'll get back to the vlog. Oh. Alright. Oh. Alright, so back to these goals now that I'm done with that sandwich, and I actually did a couple other things. I actually framed that print and sent the customer what it's going to look like. Where are we at? 2019 goals. We did the website, we did logo. The last goals, take 2 trips. Easily did that. I took like 3 or 4 different trips. I went down to Florida. I went on an airplane for the first time ever in my life. I went tubing on a tubing trip. I went on a bro trip, which actually started this YouTube channel, as well as my podcasts. So yeah, that check easily. Read 6 books. I don't know if I read 6 books or not. I read a couple books. I think. If audibles count, then I did read 6 books. I read like 7 books. But I did not actually sit down and read 6 books. I would say I probably read 3 books and listened to 3 books or 4 books. There's definitely a lot of books that I wanted to read. and that I bought. Anyway, those were my 2019 goals. The problem I have with my 2019 goals is that they're all just like really personal goals. And for me, trying to create this as a business, I think it's more reasonable going into 2020, and with my goals for 2020, you'll see where I shift from personal goals and only having personal goals to business goals, and then I have my personal goals outside of that, whereas in 2019 it was kind of muddled. So 2020 goals, I want to create and complete 2 to 3 personal projects. Photography projects, I don't think that'll be too hard. I'm already starting on one, which is going to be my short run zine. I've already have some test prints from that for that, which is really dope. And I've already started to kind of put that together. But other things that I want to do is I want to start doing some short films. Going into 2020, I definitely want to do some short films. I don't consider my normal photography shoots or this YouTube channel or anything like that personal projects. When I say personal projects, I mean something that's actually self-fulfilling, something that is on my bucket list to do, something along those lines. Another goal that I have for 2020 is to continue developing my personal style. Going into 2019, I didn't have my own personal photography style. It really was like I was just doing whatever looked good on a picture. As I got into 2019 and towards the latter half of 2019, I really started to develop a style and how I want my stuff to look. And I want to continue doing that in my photos, but also bring that into my videos, so that way you guys can really, you'll see a video or a snippet of a video, and I want it to be recognizable. I want it to be, that's what I'm known for. Michael Bay has all the explosions, stuff like that. Terrence Torino has what he's known for in film. As I'm diving deeper into film, that's what I want to know. I'm not in a rush to do it, but I want to make sure that I'm continuing on that path of creating my own recognizable style. A couple of quick, easy ones. Make more YouTube videos in 2019, which I don't think should be too hard. Becoming a legitimate business. So currently, right now, I am not a legal running business. I am just starting off into photography. I'm just starting off into cinematography and videography. And with that being said, I'm already taking the steps to, get a tax ID number, all that business behind the scenes, legal paperwork. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. If you guys want me to go more in depth as to what it takes to become a government-recognized business, as I do that, I can bring you guys along with me, showing you guys what it takes and what the process looks like. Because I know right now, with the people that I follow on YouTube and the other photographers, videographers, cinematographers that I follow on YouTube, none of them really go in depth into the business side of things, like what it takes to actually start and run a photography, cinematography, videography business. And I'd be interested to know if you guys are interested in seeing something like that. So comment down below, and I'll make that part of the regular videos I make. And then the same thing as last year, logo update website. So I created a logo, I created a website last year. This year, because I've refined so much from last year to this year, I want to do the same with my logo, same thing with my website. I want to make sure that it's updated. I want to make sure that my logo says who I am, what I'm doing, and just is more artistic. And then I want to do the same thing with my website. I just recently updated my portfolio, and now I want to take that portfolio and do the same thing with my website. I think my website's a nice landing page, but I want it to be more. I want you guys to be able to go on there, see my work. I want people to be able to easily buy prints and my zines and things like that from there. So that is my 2019 goals. Let me know what your guys' 2019 goals are. yeah, I really want to know what you guys are reaching out for in 2019. But I know this isn't my so far typical video, but 4 videos in, I think I haven't really set a standard for myself yet, and I can do videos like this still. Whereas if you know you have 1,000 videos, you can't really do this. I don't really know how to end this, so peace.